So sometimes in life, a new partner can either expose you or shape you. And with everything happening around the life of Tuface Idibia, from the breakup with Anne to the recent drama with Natasha, one question is loud. Is God using Natasha to curb his excesses, or is Natasha simply not the right one for him? Let's talk about it. Firstly, let's set the record straight with what we know. Early 2025, Tuface publicly announced that he and his wife of over a decade, Anne Macaulay Idibia, were separated and filing for divorce. He posted it and tried to claim his page was hacked, but eventually confirmed it was true. Not long after, Anne dropped his surname and confirmed the divorce was real. Now here is where people start talking. Just weeks after the separation became public, Tuface declared his love for Natasha, a lawmaker from Edo State, saying openly that he wanted to marry her. And by July 2025, they reportedly held a private traditional marriage. So yes, the timeline was fast, very fast, and naturally, people had questions. Fast forward to December 2025, videos suddenly hit the internet. A heated quarrel between Tuface and Natasha inside a UK mall. Shouting, phone grabbing, security stepping in, then an Instagram live where tensions exploded again. Whether every detail is accurate or exaggerated doesn't matter, as much as one thing, the world saw a couple in conflict, visibly, loudly, and publicly. And this sparked debate. Is Natasha the strict no-nonsense partner who is finally challenging Tuface to change? Or she is simply a mismatch? A relationship built too quickly or unresolved wounds? Let's look at the first school of thought. Some people genuinely believe Natasha might be the one forcing accountability into Tuface's life. Why? Because Natasha is bold. She confronts issues head-on. She is not intimidated by his fame or status. For some men, that kind of partner becomes a mirror, a reminder that celebrity doesn't excuse certain behaviors. When a man who has been adored for years finally meets someone who calls him out, sets boundaries, and refuses to tolerate excesses, it can create tension at first, but it can also spark growth. So, those who support this angle believe Natasha might be the divine correction for Tuface Idibia, the partner who challenges him to rethink his actions, control impulses, and mature emotionally. Then the second argument, there is this second school of thought, that this one is just a strong one. Some believe the signs are pointing to incompatibility between the two of them rather than divine correction. Firstly, the speed of the relationship. Going from separation to marriage within months means emotional wounds may not have healed. When healing is rushed, people carry old baggage into new relationships. Secondly, the public volatility, the UK mall altercation, the Instagram live blowout. These are not signs of a calm, stable partnership. Healthy relationships don't spill into the public so quickly, so dramatically. Third, repeating cycles. If the issue in the first marriage were rooted in personal habits, impulsiveness, emotional reactions, external pressure, those traits can reappear in the second marriage if they were never addressed. So for those holding this view that Natasha may be a mismatch for Tuface, but she may also not be the solution. She can be the problem, she may not be the problem, she can be the solution, and then she may not be the solution. So, what do you think? Here is the truth. The new partner can inspire change, but no partner can manufacture transformation. If the inner work isn't done emotionally, mentally, spiritually, the same patterns will repeat no matter who you marry. Natasha might be a catalyst for growth and change for Tuface. She might also be a mismatch. But what we are seeing publicly right now looks more like instability than transformation. At the end of the day, real change starts from within, not with switching partners. So, I ask again, is God using Natasha to curb Two-Face's excesses, or is she simply not the right one for him? Only time and time alone will tell. But one thing is certain. Love doesn't fix character. Commitment, healing, and accountability do. And that is the journey Two-Face must take, regardless of who stands behind him, beside him, or before him. Thank you.